The Chicago Sky take on the Washington Mystics that are 0-9 on the season so far. Can the Chicago Sky get back in the win column against the Washington Mystics? We're going to talk about it all and more, but you know what we got to do first? Got to play that intro.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Haize.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central. It's game day. Chicago Sky take on the Washington Mystics. Stevo, how you feeling coming into this game, brother?
This ain't the time to be lit. This is the get back on track day. This the get back on track type of win. We know this team is struggling, and you don't want to be that team that lose to somebody that is 0-9. And it better not start tonight. Y'all was mad about that Indiana Fever loss in the last loss. Lose tonight to see how mad I'm gonna get. We got to get back into rhythm. And this is the type of game where you get back into rhythm with. Like, don't get me wrong, they got some players over there. A lot of things going over with that organization. Kind of feel kind of sorry for them. But as a team, this is where you get back as a team. Your coaching just get back to rhythm. You get your shots in rhythm. You figure out what you're going to do. We got the roster. We got the coach. We got everything on us. I think I seen early on tweets that Diamond this is probable, so that's good news. So it looks like we got all hands on decks for the first time in a while. So I'm excited to see us get this dub. We should be out of here, and we should be ready to be watching this Mavs game by halftime.
Let's hope that that's the case, man. I would hate for the Sky to have a disappointing game against the Washington Mystics. Not to say like it's sports, right? You can beat anybody on any given night, but when you have a team that's 0-9, yeah, you're on the road. You need to take care of business. Ariel Atkins and Shakira Austin are clearly leading this team in scoring at least, and they're only averaging 13 and 11 points respectively. We have more than like I get it. Our offense has not been great, but we got more than enough offensive firepower, and we already know we got the defense to be able to play with the team like the Washington Mystics, man. You cannot allow a trap game in a way against a team like the Washington Mystics. You got to take care of business against this team, but you can't take them lightly. While I do need the Sky to take care of business, I don't want to act like they could just take this team lightly because they can't. You got to come in here prepared, and I would love to see the Sky put in so much of an effort and to execute so well that we're talking about by halfway through the third quarter, the game we should see Kaiser playing this game is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, we had Brianna Turner, Michaela Underwood, and Kaiser. Then it was a D&T. I think that's the pronunciation. They was out last game. And yeah, I agree with you. All three of them should play today. That's how bad we should beat this team. Like, we have everything, especially on our defensive side, the firepower when it comes to all that. Quite frankly, we should whip their ass. We in Chocolate City, we turn into chocolate in this mug because they can't really mess with us, bro. Like, especially if we really have the mindset that we really gonna play the defense that's suffocating, that we haven't necessarily been on the last few games. There's nothing they're gonna be able to mess with us with. It's just not. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Camilla should get off, no problem. I mean, she's gonna have to be down there battling with Shakira, but Shakira don't want none of that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like this is it's close to home as Angel Reese is gonna get to, right? Like, so this is close to home as she's gonna get, so she needs to take care of business. I wouldn't be surprised if she's litty to start the game. We need her control, but we need that passion. Overall, like I need Marina. I need Dana. This should be one of those games where this gives the offense a chance to really get in rhythm. Because if they execute well, this is a game that you could definitely blow out. So we got to be on top of it. We got to be on our P's and Q's. Coach Spoon got to make sure everybody's getting involved offensively. And I don't want to see, this is not the type of team that we need to get into that one-on-one play. I don't want to see that. Let's play and operate as a team offensively. Yes, we have some great players that can isolate and score. Marina can do it. Kennedy can do it. Dana can do it at times. We know Diamond can do it, but I want to see this team play as a team, execute, move the ball around, pass up good shots for great shots, get everybody involved in this game. Camilla, Angel, Will, everybody needs to be involved in this game because the Washington Mystics just don't have the depth to mess with us for it.
Nope.
They just don't.
Nope. This team most likely is going to have Paige Backers on their team. I don't know where my voice just went, but they most likely going to have Paige Backers on this team. So this is a team that's probably going to suffer for the most part, majority of this season. But like you said earlier, there's some talent on the team. Shakira Austin is a good player. Aria Atkins is a good player, and there's quite a few players missing. I mean, of course, I think when Natasha went over to Phoenix, and plus Elena being gone, I think they just it's just like two shots to the heart. Like they're in limbo. They don't know what to do. It's a lot of the young players and not a normal players that probably would have made the roster, having everybody else that was on there. You got Van Lowe on there as well, but it should be a game where you just come in, business meeting, take care of business, and walk out of there with no problem.
So even though I know we're not giving them a whole lot of credit, but let's talk about the other team and be fair. Who gives you the most concern in a game like this against the Washington Mystics?
Erica Atkins.
Okay.
And Brittany Sykes.
Brittany Sykes? Okay.
Brittany Sykes. Both of them, I mean, of course, like Brittany Sykes, of course, is not like doing too much. I mean, she's averaging 8 points right now, but like she been here for a minute and she's a savvy veteran, so she's something that can have a night, but mainly Aria Atkins and of course Shakira Austin. Like those are the main people. If they're gonna have any chance to win this game, they're gonna have to go off. And that's my only concern.
And Shakira Austin is one that I'm worried about. That was going to be my pick, mainly because not just because of her scoring, but the scoring, the rebounding, the block shots. She's doing all that, right? But she also gets to the free throw line about 5 times per game. And so with Angel Reese and Camilla at times being a little bit foul prone right now, I'm worried that the activity of Shakira Austin could get them in foul trouble. Now, I'm not worried about Shakira like taking over the game. I mean, she's had some big games before, but I'm not too worried about her like necessarily taking over the game and going for like 25 points or anything like that. But I am worried about her activity being something that can get our bigs in foul trouble. That's what I'm worried about.
You know what's funny? Like now that we talking about it, like I never really had.
It says Shakira and Brittany are both out tonight with injuries. I have not looked at the injury report. Well, that changes.
We should whoop their ass.
Oh yeah, like I'm not like
we should whoop their ass. I was just about to go with this whole thing.
I'm gonna say this: if Shakira and Brittany are both out tonight with injuries, I need to start checking the injury report. That's on me. I need to be better about the. Yeah, they're both listed as out. If we lose to this team today, I'm going to fuck off. The post game show is going to be me just screaming. I'm going to let y'all know right now. If we lose to the Washington Mystics with Shakira Austin and Brittany Sykes out, I am going to go absolutely nuclear in the post game show. Y'all haven't seen the Petty Roosevelt side of me a lot here on Chicago Sky Central. Go and look up Chicago Bulls Central. Search Petty Roosevelt if you want to see it. I will go completely off if we lose today. Period. I'm putting cases on everybody.
I already told y'all I was gonna go off if we lost, even if they was in the game. Y'all lose tonight. I don't even want to think about what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna let y'all know. We not all okay in the head, especially when it comes to sports. When we lose and we have no business losing, we tweak. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a tweak. And you lose on Amazon, I'm a tweak. Do what you gotta do. Handle business. Yeah, it better look like. Thank you, Allen. It better look like when we play the New York Liberty in the preseason. Beat their ass by 50.
This better be a massacre, man. Like all jokes aside, and that's not to say I still respect a lot of the women on this team. Like I said, any given night, people can step up. They can have a big night, especially if they catch you slipping. But we're a more physical team than the Washington Mystics. We're a better defensive team than the Washington Mystics. And like I said, while the Sky aren't nothing to sing home about as far as offensively, we look like the goddamn champion Golden State Warriors offensively compared to the Washington Mystics. We better take care of business today.
Like, bro, we look like defensively, we look like, first of all, we gonna be treating them like it's 90-94 in Detroit. Because y'all not getting through that paint. Y'all not getting through that paint now for real. I was just about to say Shakira is like the 6'5" version of Camilla. But y'all don't even got that. Y'all, yeah, hey, it's cooked. It's toast. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It better be barbecue chicken today. And Will, should have Will should have a big game tonight, and that's not to say that the Mystics still don't have other bigs that they can definitely go to. Dawson's one of them for sure, but like Will is a player that understands how to use mismatches very well. As much as she's not looked at as like an offensive player, she's looked at primarily for her defense. She understands when she has a mismatch, and when Will looks at you and says, "Oh, I got the mismatch tonight," she turns into KG. Watch out. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to see some hook shots. We're going to see some dribble drives. We're going to see some double shake post moves.
That face up.
Yeah, she's going to be in her bag tonight.
And I got to say this about Ewell, just to bring some lightheartedness. Shorty could dress. Have you been seeing her like her game day fits?
Who? Shakira?
No. Williams. Ewell.
Oh yeah, he will like bro, we probably have one of the most stylish, not that it matters for the game, but like the women of the Chicago Sky always be dressed, bro. They always be dressed.
Like she got that. Now I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if you seen Diamond the Shield last game. No way that no more. No more.
That's the funny thing about the way Diamond dressed. Diamond can go from like elegant to she literally looks like somebody who sells Black and Milds on the corner. Like at any time. Sometimes when she you can tell she just rolled out of bed and she like, oh, I got to go to the game today.
No, it looked like she went to a Doja Cat closet. It just ran through that. I was like, I don't know what I see what you was trying to do, but I don't know what she was trying to do. She like I don't know. It was interesting, but she can dress. But that she was experimenting with that one.
Yeah. And Kennedy Carter dressed like Snoop from The Wire. But it is what it is there.
Yeah, but she came in that mug like the Lord of Darkness. I was like, she looked like she could cast spells in this motherfucker. I'm just saying. If I just see her walk past me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna pray real quick. I'm just saying.
I mean, you may need to. You may need Jesus.
That's me,
bro. Come on now. I know you. You be needing Jesus, bro. You can try that with somebody who don't know you for real. Like that. I talk to you damn near every day.
I'm perfect.
What's in your cup, Stevo? What's in the cup?
Coffee.
Coffee at almost 6 p.m. your time.
I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
Why you sleepy, Stevo? What were you up doing last night?
Nothing. I was asleep.
I don't believe you. Anyway, to get back on this game, who on the Chicago Sky are you looking to have a big night tonight, Stevo?
Everybody. Like this one of those things, like you said, I don't want an individual night from anybody. I want a team win. I want Will to get 18. I want Marina to get 17, 19, 20, whatever. I want Kennedy to at least get upwards of 12 points. I want Dana at least in 10. I want everybody at least get near double-digit points tonight. We should not be in the negative. Nobody should be in the negatives and when it comes to plus minus. Like it is what it is. Like nobody. I mean, of course. Matter of fact, forget all that. I scratch all that. Take that out your mind. This is the Diamond the Shields get right game. This is the Diamond the Shields get right game. You gotta do it like that, folks. This is the team where you get your. I'm glad I caught myself because this is the team you get your shot back. This is the team you got to, because she just been so out of sync. This is the team you get back in sync, you get back into rhythm. So I'm gonna go with Diamond the Shields.
And a Diamond that literally can, if she gets back in rhythm and plays the way that we know when she was our second leading scorer and things like that, it changes the offense so much. Because if you have a Diamond to Shields that's playing well, and then you have Kennedy Carter bringing that pressure that she brings off the bench, how she attacks and attack mode. And by the way, I love that Kennedy also said, "Hey, I need to start getting the other players involved as well. I kind of come in and look to score." I love that she's identified that, because if Kennedy, with her ability to score, starts also looking to set up other players, hey, that's gonna be dangerous. That's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, that's how you can break up that wall they be setting up. That's been happening the last 3 games, because they don't respect our shooting. So, but if they respect the playmaking, she's gonna get through that. She's gonna get through the lane regardless. So they start respecting that role. It's gonna open up.
That's a fact. And so, but we can get Diamond back to how she was scoring at the beginning of the season, averaging 16 points per game. That's going to help. But we need Marina. Marina also, she got to get in rhythm. I don't know what's been going on with her the last few games, but we know that Marina can be a killer offensively. And we just need her to get back to being that for sure for the Chicago Sky. You look at the last couple of games, 33% shooting last game against the Liberty, and then 37% shooting against the Indiana Fever. We need her to be at least in 40% shooting from the field. I'm not too worried about the 3-point shooting percentage. That'll come with time. But I think if she gets in rhythm, generally offensively, and starts being effective, that's when you're going to start seeing her play with that momentum again. We need Marina. We need Diamond. We need Kennedy Carter. We talked about so much of our offense is going to come from those three players. And then if you can get Dana going and E-Will going and things like that against this type of matchup, it helps a whole hell of a lot as well.
Yeah. Can you look up like what was I want to see something.
Okay.
Can you look up the first few games of Marina's free throws versus the last few games?
Yeah. So in the first, you want free throw attempts? Is that what you want?
Made attempts. Yeah.
Okay. So the first game of the season, she shot the ball 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. She only had one free throw the second game. She went 1 of 1 there, and then she went 2 of 3 our third game against the New York Liberty. And then since then, she also went 3 of 3 against the Sun as well. And since then, she was no free throws in the game against the Seattle, 2 for 2 against the Sparks, 1 for 2 against the Fever, and then 5 for 5 against the New York Liberty.
That's why I asked, because I felt like her aggressiveness varies each game. Mm-hmm. It's like it's not a steady flow of attacking. Like she's somebody that should average at least, if she wanted to, 6 to 7 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah,
like she should get to the line that many times. So and we see, if you look at the stats, those games when she has high field attentions are best games, correct?
Yeah. Basically.
So like that's what I want her to do. I want her to try to look for more fouls and try to draw more fouls, which is going to need her to have the ball more of her hand. Especially if Dana just going to be out there looking just to get her open. That's not working that much. So I want to see if she can implement more plays for her to draw fouls, which is going to be less off ball work, because to play off ball, you kind of have to be somewhat athletic and fast. Marina ain't got an inch athleticism. What she do? She got a body. She physical. Yeah, she got a body. She physical, and she know how to create space with a limited amount of space. So I want to see more plays where she's like getting more handoffs instead of off screens. Get more handoffs, more just screens, and let her make a decision, read more stuff like that, so she can draw fouls and stuff like that. Because I don't like when she's not going to the free throw line, because it's just she the type of player also you got to keep active. Like you can't allow her not touching the ball that much. Now she can get hot, but like I'm not necessarily a fan of like, okay, Marina's going to heat up. I want her hot already, or at least want her in rhythm, because that's her best self.
For sure. I agree with you. And I mean, Marina getting in rhythm, it changes the offense and the outlook of that completely. So let's hope that we can get her back in rhythm. We do got a super chat here from Diamante. Says, I do feel bad because they're 0-9, but they better be 0-10 after tonight. Hey, don't feel bad for them. Like, this is sports. I don't feel bad for nobody. I mean, if you get hurt, of course, but like if you're losing, you suck. Be better.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't feel bad for them damn Pistons. They suck.
Yeah.
Sox, they suck. The Cubs too, but shit.
Do you guys think we'll ever pick up Brenda Maxwell? This one's from Little Jordan. I mean, I think the plan is going to be, because Kaiser isn't playing, I think that they'll cut Kaiser and pick up Brenda Maxwell if she's ready to go sometime during the season. It could be pushed off to the offseason, but I do think they have plans to bring her back. I haven't seen anything. They said she was going to be out about a month. I don't know if she's had any setbacks or anything like that, because she's right at basically that month timeline. So we may find something out sooner rather than later if they do plan on bringing her back this season. I just haven't seen anything as far as in regards to her injury.
Yeah, she's been quiet, so who knows?
Yeah, so you can take that as a sign for concern. Maybe maybe she's just focusing on rehab and recovery. The fact that it's been quiet, but it's been nothing really around her.
Radio silence.
Yeah, radio silence. And I mean, her and Camilla basically were on a similar timeline. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
So But overall, like we've said, this should be a game where it should be a nice get back game for the Chicago Sky. They need to play as a team, have a good team win, get everybody involved, everybody battling. And if we play and execute well enough offensively with the defense that we have, this should be a win for the Chicago Sky. And if it's not, I'm going the fuck off.
Hell is coming.
Yeah.
You have come into my dungeon and you have disrespected it. You must die.
Why do you have a dungeon, Stevo?
Oh,
what
man.
Do you do in the dungeon?
I dwell there.
You dwell in the dungeon. Okay.
I dwell in the dungeon.
You dwell in the dungeon. All right.
They gonna be like, I got a dungeon for real. I gotta do. Every man got a secret place.
Have your tabernacle, my boy. That's all I can say on that one, man.
Hey, a tabernacle is crazy. Steve's tabernacle. Hey, you might just put me on. I'm gonna get that shit in LED.
Oh man, that's funny. I may rename the studio the Tabernacle. Like that's crazy.
Hey, I swear to God, if I see tabernacle in bright red behind you, I swear to God. That just sound like a new stripper. That just sound like a strip club in a
That does sound like a strip club.
Welcome to the tabernacle, where all your fantasies have come true.
All right, we out of here. We'll catch you guys. C-Dub will be live on the live call today. So make sure you guys hit that that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. He'll be live during the game to break it all down. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the growth of this channel as well over this season. We appreciate all the support we've been getting on everything, man. It's been crazy, to be honest with you. To have this channel, this is our third season of having this channel, and for it to be gaining the traction it is now in year 3, it just means a lot, and we appreciate you guys so much for it. And for that, we'll keep delivering the best Chicago Sky content you're going to find on all of YouTube, man. We love you guys. Go Sky. Let's get this dub, yo.